Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So, yeah, as you can see, my hair got a lot lighter than it was before. So, yeah, we're going to Miami Beach for graduation, well, commencement, I should say. And we'll talk about what I did, because I said I didn't want a drastic change, and I went a little nuts anyway. So, okay, first things first. I don't know if anyone has ever, heard of this stuff. I know it's, backwards because I'm using the front-facing camera, but I used to use this all the time, and I used to use it on my face. I'm going to, take the glasses off because I can't really see with them, but I used to, use it on my sideburns and, on my facial hair. Yeah, because I get facial hair, okay? And, yeah. So I used to use it, here and here and on my mustache, of course, not on my eyebrows, but, everywhere else. And then I started shaving. Well, actually, we use an epilator, but I don't have that here. And I've started using one of these, which I got for I don't know, $5, $10. I got this at Big Lots, but they have them everywhere. So I started using this on my face instead. And, but I wanted to buy this. I didn't think that they still sold it in the store, but they did. So, yeah, so I bleached, so I did this twice, okay? So, I bleached, actually, I just did highlights just around my face. Just around my face, see? Because I don't know, I don't really like, it looks bad, okay? It looks like white. I'll explain in a second. So I did highlights, just around my face, because I don't really like, having dark hair here, in the summer when I, pull my hair back. And, yeah, I did this once, then I skipped a day, and then I did it again. And, yeah, it looks bad, it's, white, and bleached and all that stuff. But the thing with this, in my, well, it's not, the reason why I like this is because it's not that strong. So, it looks strong now because I did it yesterday. But, in, 2 days, it will fade. So, so that's why I like this stuff. Because it's not, it's, I guess technically it is bleach, but it's not bleach, you know what I mean? It doesn't, okay, it contains hydrogen peroxide. So that's different than bleach. I mean, it's still a chemical, but, yeah. Also, too, with this stuff, I was gonna do it on camera, but it's kind of messy. It comes with the cream and then the powder, and then you mix it together. But the powder is really the one that brightens the hair. The more powder you put in, the brighter it's gonna be. It says that the cream brightens, but that's not true. Anyway, so this was because I bought the name again, I don't buy name brand stuff, but I didn't see knockoff. This was next to the Nair shaving cream section, and it was $5.15. And I've never actually used, when we used to get this, when I was in middle school, I guess it was always old because I remember trying to lighten my hair like this, and it I had to do it 3 times, 3 days in a row, and it still didn't really work, and the powder was all chunky. So, and this time it worked, and the powder was not chunky, so, but anyway, but I figured it was pretty affordable, because you don't use, well, if you're just lightening your facial hair, you're not going to use that much. So, and I didn't really use that much. Anyway, so yeah, so this is our results. It might get a little lighter. It might fade. I don't really know. But so this is what I did is, and I don't think I should have done this, but I took that stuff and I put it on the ends of my hair. And obviously, like, this was in for longer than this because I washed it all out at the same time, but it's fine. I'm not doing it again because I don't want it to get like too light. And I just did the ends because if it didn't look good, I could always cut them off. And then up here, I did, I did just around my face, and then I just wanted to do like the two pieces like in front. See? So when I put my graduation cap on, like these can be sticking out. That's the goal. And I found out, because I've been putting my hair up in a bun, which I'll explain in a second, that if I put my hair up in a bun, it kind of like makes it a little wavy, and the lightness looks good with the wavy. So I guess I figured out how I'm going to do my hair. And I did this, twice. I lightened my hair. I think it was Thursday, and then with the bleach, and then I lightened it again yesterday. That was Saturday, and today is Sunday, and I'm not doing that bleach again because it's messy. And after graduation, I'm not doing any of this upkeep again because it's too much. Not that it's like too much, but sometimes I feel like lightening doing really anything with my hair, like straightening it, curling it, the fake eyelashes, the nails even, like my man doesn't care about any of that stuff. He just wants to hang out. Like there was this one time we were going to a wedding, and of course, like, no, it's going to take me about 2 hours to get ready because I got to do everything. And that was fine because it was like a wedding, and this is fine because it's like graduation. But for dates, like, I think I like getting dressed up. I think that's good, but like maybe just doing a fresh face, making sure my nails are like clean and manicured. They don't have to be painted. He seems fine with it. He really, like, we went out the other day, and I had, and I'll show you, like, the spray bottle. I had the lightener in my hair, and I was like, I can't go out like this. I have the lightener in my hair. And what? Men are so funny. Anyway. So this is apple cider vinegar, and of course I mixed hydrogen peroxide and a little bit of water. So I changed the formula, and as you can see, I used most of it. So what I've been doing, and it lightens it like a little bit, you're supposed to spray this stuff. You're supposed to leave it in. Ideally, you would want to go outside in the sun, and then you rinse it out. And I did that, the first time, remember? But I didn't do that this time. I sprayed this stuff. I went into the tanning booth, and I noticed that it lightened it more than just spraying and leaving it on. So what I did was, and maybe this at the salon too, is I sprayed that in my hair and then I blow dried it, because oftentimes it's the heat. Like, it's the light, yes, but it's the heat that also brings out the color. So there you go. I figured it out. I don't know. I think that the bleach does the best. Like, it's most bright, and then this stuff, like, if you live, I don't know. I really wanted to get sun in, but I bought the Jolene lip bleach. I couldn't buy both. It was one or the other. And the hydrogen peroxide and apple cider vinegar I already had. So that's the story. I have to also say that my hair smells awful, and that's why I have a window open. Like apple cider vinegar is it made my hair feel very soft. The hydrogen peroxide makes it very dry. At any time you dye your hair, even if it's dark colors, it's still dry. We're gonna put some coconut oil on my hair tonight. And yeah, and I should there was another recipe where it was like and I've seen this before, you put cinnamon in like coconut oil and you leave it on your hair. I'm not gonna do that because cinnamon is kind of expensive at the moment. Apple cider vinegar is expensive too. Well, actually, all of this stuff. Like, I remember there was this hack where it was like, use whatever, olive oil. So I was like, oh, that's so great. Like, yeah, I'll use olive oil instead of shaving cream. And then my mother found out about it and she started freaking out. And it makes sense because some olive oils are more expensive than shaving cream. She was like, that's a stupid hack. And she's right. It is a stupid hack. So, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to spray this. I have the trash can underneath. I'm going to spray this so we have some in my hair. I'm pulling my hair back because I do have to work tomorrow. And I don't want them to know. Well, they're going to find out because I got impatient and I decided to put bleach on my head. But it's okay. Yeah, I understand. Oh, I don't have it like on me, but for Christmas one year, I didn't use it. Of course, not yet. For Christmas one year, I got this like Verb. It's like teeny tiny, and it's oil for your hair, and it's very nice. Verb products are very nice in my opinion. But like I don't buy them. I just, like I said, I got this as a gift. I got like a sample shampoo, conditioner, and then 2 of these oils. And I haven't used any of it yet. Like I used it to try it before like buying the product because like I said, it was a gift. Like I got a gift card. But I haven't used the oil yet. So I'm bringing that with me, so that will be good. And then, like I said, after travel is done, I'm not doing any upkeep with my hair because it's like too much work, and yeah, and it dries it out and stuff. So, all right. So we're gonna so I sprayed that stuff, which I don't know if that was like a really good idea, but whatever. And then we'll put the coconut oil on. If you've ever like used coconut oil, well, it's very nice, but it does make your hair oily, and even if you like wash it out, it still gives it an oil. Like you have to kind of wash it. I don't want to say twice. You have to shower twice in one day, because if you wash your hair twice in one shower, it's still gonna look like it's wet. It's still gonna be oily, but it does a very nice job. Oh, that's another thing. I do have a hair mask that I'll probably use when we get back. So, my face is, yeah, it's red. I got the like. It looks okay with the light, but like in this lens with the bright light, I'm again also like washed out. But yeah, but it's definitely like red right here. I went tanning today, but the rest of the week I'm gonna use the Jergens Natural Glow. So that's the story. I wanted to talk today about business. We went over the my hair situation, and but yeah, since I'm getting my MBA, well, actually, so oh yeah, all of this stuff smells bad, so that's why I have the window open. If you can't tell, women, did I shave my armpits? Okay, I did. Women that get extensions and do the dry bar, does their hair smell good? I don't really think going to a dry bar and blow drying your hair makes it smell good, because I've done that. Like, I've never gone to a dry bar, but I've gone to the gym, I've sprayed smelly stuff, and I've blow dried my hair, and you at the end of the day your hair is dirty, like point blank period. My hair right now, it's full of this junk, and even though it's all natural stuff, like, it's still junk. I don't know what to tell you. And it's coconut oil smells really good. It tastes good. I like coconut, but I highly doubt that this smells good. It probably doesn't. That's why I'm pulling my hair back into a ponytail. So anyway, speaking of business, I want to talk about business models. Like, if you're opening a business, like an ice cream shop, you want to model your business off of a successful existing ice cream shop. So when it comes to like YouTube, I want to model my business, not that I make money, but it's a professional profile, and I want to model it off of a successful channel, that's like a similar genre. But the thing is, there is none, in my opinion. Like, every single time I come across a channel that I like, I think it's good, like I personally like it, then something ends up happening, and then like I don't like it, and I don't want to model my business after it. Like, for example, a lot of times YouTubers, they do collabs, and sometimes those collabs can end badly because these people, they're not merging like you would if it was a company. They're like collabing. Sometimes it starts as friends. Sometimes it's people like Barstool. They're all employed by Barstool. So like organizing a collab is easy. But I don't think we can trust these people online, to be honest with you. Like, I have yet to meet, or not meet in person, but I have yet to know of a creator of a channel like that the person is good and somebody I would like to follow. I every time I think I find somebody, oh, this would be good, who are they friends with, who are they following, maybe I can model my channel off of theirs. Something ends up happening, and it's like, I don't really like the way they did that. I don't really like how they got into drama like that, and then I'm back to square one. And a lot of times also, people, they seem good on YouTube, they seem wholesome, but then like, maybe they have a past and they haven't grown. That's like a big thing, I have a past myself, but I've grown, I've changed, and that's hard. It's hard, like, to remember. Like, you see somebody, you meet them a certain way, and it's hard to remember that, like, they've grown up, they've changed, but it's like you met them a specific way. So, like, maybe you met a small creator before they started making money, and then the money changes them, which makes sense because now they're relying on this income to pay the bills, so it's not a hobby anymore. And then it's like, well, I remembered them this way, you know. I don't know, it's very interesting. I just remember in marketing, when we marketed a business, and it was usually like a made up business, you had to choose a company that you were going to, you know, almost like copy their marketing, like, oh, like Pepsi, you know, I want to also do a soda company. So, like, how does Pepsi market it? How many locations do they have? What's their logo? What's their newest commercial? What commercials have they done in the past? You know, have they always gotten a spot at the Super Bowl to advertise their products? Like that kind of stuff. And then you model your business after them. And all businesses have scandals, but I think the main takeaway here is that we are all people. Everybody online is a person, and people make mistakes. People say silly things, hurtful things, mean things, weird things. And I'm not gonna idolize anybody on the internet anymore, because I don't know what's going on with some of these people. Anyway, what else? There's something else I wanted to say about the topic. So sometimes I feel like you can keep things professional online on YouTube, but then it becomes more educational. Like there was, I think it was called Crash Course, where these guys would like do maybe like a short educational video on like music theory, you know, or biology, like something like that, almost like Khan Academy, but not so detailed, but similar, like difficult topics, but they broke it down in like a very easy way to understand, and that was great. Khan Academy is great. However, you know, when sometimes I do go on YouTube to learn, but oftentimes it's for entertainment, and that's the thing, is like I don't want to create educational content. Number one, you can make more money teaching for a college or a school, even teaching per diem or adjunct at a community college is better than like doing lectures on YouTube. Like, I'm just going to be honest. And number two is I don't like watching educational videos. At the end of the day, I do enough. Sometimes I do I do have like medical terminology, or sometimes I'll have like medical billing updates. I had to read an EKG. I had to do that one. I had to watch that video. American Red Cross, like that kind of stuff. Sometimes I do have to watch it, but I'm not gonna watch that at the end of the day. That's not what like I'm craving. So yeah. So I was thinking about just doing more education, but then it was like, I don't really like to watch educational videos all the time, because it's supposed to be my break, you know? Alright, we're almost done. I cannot believe I'm not graduating, just to let all of you know. I'm just walking at commencement. Back in the day when I got my undergrad, I only had 2 credits until graduation. And then what happened was, my advisor didn't want me to walk at graduation because she said I could potentially fail those 2 credits. which I thought that made sense. I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. However, in the end, one of my friends, she said that like we could write a proposal to like fight to walk at graduation, because you had to be under like 6 or 9 credits, something like that, and we only had 2 left, so like you can fight that. And I was like, you can? And then we ended up proposing to walk at graduation, and we like legalized this. Well, we used like the terms that they always use in those like documents for work and stuff. We did that, and then the dean of undergrad was like, yeah, you guys should participate in graduation, because like I walked at graduation, and I wasn't even close. I had a whole semester left. You guys only have 2 credits. There's a higher probability that you'd pass with 2 credits left, as opposed to me. I had a whole semester. So he approved it, and then we got to go and walk, and it was great. I'm really glad. My parents, I don't know if this is like a bad thing, but like they always knew I was gonna graduate. They always knew I was gonna get my bachelor's degree. It was like, can I participate at commencement or not? Like that was the question. So it all worked out. Now this time around, I have 6 more credits before I actually finish class, but I'm still walking at commencement. And so I talked to like the recruiter at work, because I want to transition into the billing department, because that's what my MBA mostly focused on, was finance, healthcare finance, corporate finance. I was talking to the recruiter, and I want to get paid master's salary, because I'm gonna have my master's hopefully in a couple months. Like if I get the job while taking a class, am I gonna get like ripped off? Because like I work for like Mass General, and it's a nonprofit, and nonprofits do pay less. So even if they factor in the MBA, I'm still not gonna be making as much as my as like I would if I worked somewhere else. But that's fine, because like when you work for a nonprofit, you don't get paid as much, but the benefits are usually really good. The prestige is usually really good. So that works for me. I want to stay at Mass General. I understand. I've worked for a nonprofit before. Like I understand that you don't really make as much. You couldn't be making more if you worked in pharmaceutical, but like then you don't get the benefits. And then when you work for a nonprofit, and if you've worked there, you have to work there for like at least 10 to 15 years, and you have to be paying student loans consecutively, and then they'll forgive your student loan. So that's good to know. I don't want to be paying off my student loan for the next 15 years. However, if I decide to go back to school and take out another loan, at least I know that's like a perk that nonprofits do. And I just don't want to be scared, because employment's at will, and I get scared that I could get let go at any time, because employment's at will. And I know maybe that might be a stupid fear, but it is a fear nonetheless. So anyway, that's the story, friends. This is how I'm gonna wear my hair for work pulled back, and then I'm probably gonna put this like so. This is how I used to wear my hair in high school, because this stupid bus would come at like 6:30 in the morning. It was just so awful. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye!